Well, as Leo already mentioned, and I'm sure some of you know, I do travel all the way up from Tacoma to come here.
Yeah.
And I noticed there's a current popular narrative that's even in the current issue of City Lights magazine about how Seattle artists are starting to move up to Tacoma, you know, because the rents are so high here. And I think they all have the idea that Tacoma is some sort of virgin territory where, you know, the new big city artists will be, you know, greeted and worshipped as gods.
The murder capital of the state, man.
Anyhow, I have a slightly darker view of it. And so I have three little short poems called Three Portraits of the Artist in Tacoma, a suite. It features one defunct business and two dead people. First one, Ode to B Sharp for Dennis Ellis. They stole the Bukowski from the lending library, Dennis told me, half sad, half indignant. Well, no shit, I thought. Bukowski and the Bible are the two most shoplifted books in the world. Hell, I would have taken your paperback copy of Brian Jyson's The Process, except that I knew from William Burroughs' bio it was totally fucking unreadable. Also, it's not worth anything on the internet. But where else in Tacoma would you even find the damn thing? Nowhere but B Sharp Coffee House, cavernous brick warehouse of exposed wooden beams, and historic Opera Alley, 1 block from City Hall, which had bordellos still in operation up until the 1970s. Half Minton's Playhouse, half Chicago Gym Joint, half Geriatric Center. And those retirees can put away the bottles of wine, let me tell you, freed from the baleful eyes of the rest home staff and greedy kids resentful at seeing their inheritance wasted on good times. Where saxophones and Stratocasters cry out into the night as if 1960 never happened. Where a drunken Kerouac could have sat in with his wistful scat singing without the sneering hippie scorn. And little Walter would have only to walk 4 paces from his alley crap game to the microphone to blow juke. History without irony. That is why we had to kill it. Still, in the horrible decades to come, will some little crackhead hear in the now condo-fied alley the ghost strains of a strange sound from a day long ago when reed instruments played rock and roll. Dennis Ellis wailing Stagger Lee on baritone sax to 4 a.m. angels. Next poem is entitled To T.H. In the documentary Film with Your Life and Art, the world premiere was held at Jazz Bones. I've forgotten the actual title, but I refer to it mentally as Drinking and Driving with Teddy. There is a scene at the beginning, 6 a.m. when the bar is open, where you sit on a stool with a bowl full of losing pull tabs, which you call a salad of defeat. That remains possibly the most poetic thing I have ever heard. T.H., by the way, is Teddy Haggerty, who did the cover art for my book. He passed away a month and a half ago at the age of 64. Last poem is entitled Jesse Bernstein in Tacoma. Last night, I hosted a free screening of I Am Secretly an Important Man. 3 people showed up. Facebook had informed me that 31 were going and 208 were interested. Thanks, Facebook. 2 of them were a nice couple, recently transplanted to Tacoma, who had actually been to the legendary Big Black show in Georgetown. This is music, asshole. Jesse Bernstein fans will understand that reference. The other guy was a battle-scarred veteran of the scene who had come all the way from Seattle to see the movie. When it was over, he told us that in the fall of '91, he saw what must have been one of Bernstein's last shows at the OK Hotel. An event, he informed us, that was just about as ill-attended as the one we were presently at. Bernstein came on stage carrying 4 shopping bags, which he placed around him during the reading. When he was done, he spilled the contents all over the stage and walked off. The bags were filled with hundreds of pill bottles, all prescribed to Bernstein, psych meds for schizophrenia, and God knows what else. The guy took one of the bottles, which he saved for years, and then lost. The rest were swept up with the garbage.